Star Wars ABC-3PO by Caliope Glass and Caitlin Kennedy, illustrated by Katie Cook. Star Wars ABC-3PO. Hello, I am C-3PO, Human Cyborg Relations. I am fluent in over 6 million forms of communication. Welcome to an adventure in rhyme and space. A is for Akbar. Poor Akbar, he tried. It really wasn't his fault. Blame those Empire thugs, it was a total assault. Unseen and unplanned for, he didn't know what to do, so he yelled, "It's a trap!" And the phrase stuck like glue. I don't want to say the thing. Say it. Say the thing. B is for Boba Fett. A bounty hunter with a jetpack to boot. Where did Boba Fett find such a suit? Tougher than nails, he never ever fails. Unless there's a Sarlacc. Oh shoot. C is for C-3PO. He once called Chewbacca a flea-bitten furball and R2 a fat glob of grease. For a protocol droid, his manners are awful, his grumblings never quite cease. But 3PO's got a heart of pure gold, or possibly iron or chrome. Either way, he's begrudgingly loyal, so he'll follow wherever you roam. Wait for me! D is for droids. Droids may be machines, but they have oh so much heart. Ever present, brave and true, their loyalty sets them apart. R2-D2, for example, never ceases to amaze. He's truly the hero, he deserves all the praise. BB-8 is another small little friend. Be it through thick or thin, he'll follow you to the end. And Chopper, well, Chopper will just do what he wants, but he does come in handy if you can handle his taunts. E is for Ewoks. Ewoks are tricky. They seem fluffy and cute, but if you attack, you might want to scoop. Sure, they like stories and feasts in the night, but don't get too close now. They've been known to bite. F is for Finn. Finn was a stormtrooper, but he had to cut loose. This Kylo guy's evil, he'd come to deduce. Plus his boss was a real pain in the armor. Phasma was hardly what you'd call a charmer. So off Finn flew in his stolen black tie. Good riddance, First Order. Good day and goodbye. G is for Greedo. Going somewhere solo? I see right through that grin. You hate knowing the odds, but here's one you won't win. This bounty is mine, of that I am sure. I can't wait to take you to Jabba's front door. H is for Han Solo. A cantina in Mos Eisley, smoky, dim, and loud. In a corner there's a smuggler, scruffy, cool, and proud. He owes Jabba money, and Greedo's well aware, but Han just draws his blaster and ends the whole affair. I is for IG-88. Metal skin, tall and thin, a droid who seeks but rarely speaks. Can he find the one assigned? Darth Vader's not the forgiving kind. J is for Jabba. On the planet of Tatooine, in a palace none too clean, lived Jabba the Hutt, a creature whose gut was giant as Jabba was mean. The slimy knave made Leia his slave, and with that his end was foreseen. K is for Kylo. Kylo, you're crazy. You gotta be kidding. A 3-bladed lightsaber helps you do your bidding? Come now, be civil. Have 1 blade or 2. 3 is just cocky. We all know it's true. L is for Luke and Leia. Luke Skywalker was an only child. At least that's what he'd concluded. All alone in a desert with nothing to do, he just sat around and brooded. Meanwhile, in a palace fine, did Leia grow up in hiding. Strong and smart and capable, and over the Senate presiding. But after many years, it was clear they were destined for greater things. Luke as a Jedi and Leia a general were best of all his siblings. M is for Millennium Falcon. This bucket of bolts, this hunk of junk, she jostles and jolts from cockpit to trunk. But Han wasn't lying, she's the best at flying until she breaks down with a clunk. N is for Nien Nunb. It's rebels versus the Empire, a final showdown at last. Lando's flying the Falcon, along with a friend from the past. Nien Nunb's been fighting for ages, he's a good guy through and through. Though with a laugh and a well-timed blast, he bids his enemies adieu. O is for Obi-Wan Kenobi. Jedi in a hut, hermit hiding, waiting, but Jedi, look, a droid is coming, rolling, beeping, flashing, humming. Jedi, R2's loyalty, brings a plea from royalty. Jedi, Princess Leia calls, will you leave the desert falls? P is for Poe. He's the best there is at flying through space. Make no mistake, Poe Dameron's an ace. He's a pilot for the Resistance First Order ties. It's his mission in life to take down the bad guys. If ever in need, in hand, to find the black ship with the bright orange band. Q is for Qui-Gon Jinn. Galaxy far, far away, on one fateful day, a powerful Jedi named Qui-Gon Jinn met a little kid Anakin. Jedi training was Qui-Gon's plan to raise the boy man, making sense of the Force was wrong. What could possibly ever go wrong? For Rey. Rey was a scavenger, hardened yet spry. She could fight off 6 Tito's without batting an eye, but stuck on Jakku alone in the sun for years by herself, till hope she had none. And one afternoon, Rey had such good luck, she met a little round droid who was stuck. Rey cut me free from the netway, and the two have been done since that very day. S is for Stormtroopers. What's underneath that expressionless white mask? Stormtrooper, what are you thinking, is the question I'd ask. Do Stormtroopers smile? Do Stormtroopers cry? Stormtrooper or just a bad guy? One thing's for sure, believe it or not, a Stormtrooper is usually a terrible. T is for TIE Fighter. Where are they from? How can they, just when you hit 1, another 2 come? No, 3. Do evil forces have an unlimited budget? It would seem so if you count them, and tie after tie gets blasted to bits, yet there's always another to join in this. U is for Unker Plus. The junk boss of Jakku is Unker Plus. He seems like a wannabe Jabba the Hutt. From his gut to his beak, he's the worst of his breed, yet he reigns, so don't try to rebut. V is for Vader. Most folks would jump in a Sarlacc pit than ever hang out with Darth Vader. He's even less charming and much more alarming than a ticked-off Tusken Raider. Look at Luke, but the truth for losing a hand is a bother, but a missing a pen no big deal compared with Luke, I am your father. No! W is for Wookiee. A Wookiee makes the best co-pilot and friend, loyal and protective to the absolute end. Though they seem sweet with all that fur, underestimate them, and oh, the wrath hurt. Chewbacca, for example, is deadly indeed. He might rip your arms, so please do heed. But trust me when I say Wookiees aren't bad. Just let them win at Jarek. Don't make them mad. X is for X-Wing. A fair droid and human, astromech and rebel crewman. X-Wings need two to climb the sky. He forces these ships down, all thanks to those who pilot them. Y is for Yoda. Small he might seem, green he may be, but Yoda is smart, don't you agree? He's the wise ages, a Jedi Knight for the ages, and train you if you please. Boop beep. Z is for Zeb. Zeb has a temper, but I wouldn't test it. As Ezra can tell you, you'd learn to regret it. A Lasat by birth and a warrior by trade, Zeb is a rebel ready to come to your aid. Goodness gracious me, already. You are quite clever, you know, for a human being. And
Woo!